All right, my people, welcome to another day of Full Court Dreams, the underdog voice. Today, we got another special guest, one of my players who started it all, Makayla Sally, y'all. Give it up for her. You see, she always cheesing all the time. Don't make no sense. But this is my big dog right here. We call her MK. Right? So we're going to be calling her MK throughout the show, just so y'all can know, right? So, Makayla, I'm going to give you a little background from when we first met, right? So, the guy Joseph, y'all, that I had on here a couple of weeks ago, his mom was the principal or assistant principal at Makayla's middle school. So, when we was trying to get the team together, I was like, who do you have? Like, I need a big girl. So who do you have in your school that plays on your basketball team that I can use? So she had introduced me to Makayla, and Makayla Little Tail, well, not so Little Tail, was all scared and all that stuff when I first came. But when she came, she did a very good job, man, when she came to me. So, and we got her right. So we're gonna talk to Makayla just about some stuff that was, how her journey has been. And do she really feel as though that she was an underdog and stuff like that? So, Makayla, MK. So you've been around me for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, tell me what you thought of when we first met.
When we first met, I don't know though, because like the story you was just telling, like back during them days, I did not want to play basketball. To me, you was just like somebody irky, like, come on, you tall, play basketball. But I was just like, no, I didn't want to play. Like, but after that though, I felt like you was cool. Like, I'm like, okay, like this somebody that's good in my life and stuff, pushing me to do something with my life. So I'm like, see how far I go and see how it take me. And that's really was it.
All right. So, how did everything like? So we gonna go back a little bit. So first practice, right? So how was the first practice for you?
Which practice?
The very first practice, man. Like the very first practice we did. Like, how was the first practice for you, right?
Like the Moravia Park days?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I remember like my mother got this video of me, my brother, her, and my little sister, like me walking into the building. And you could tell I ain't played basketball a day in my life. I think I had like some Harachis on. And I had a scarf on my head because I think I had just got my hair like silk pressed or something. You could tell I didn't know what I was doing though. But the first practice, I was like, like I ain't gonna like this. I was like, I don't want to come back. And that was after I was done, but I was like, I don't want to come back. Like, basketball not for me. Like, no. I was like, no.
So what made you come back?
I don't know. Like, just like you, my father, like everybody, just like, go ahead. Like, especially my father, he would be like, if you don't go, I'm gonna take your phone and all this. So like, I don't know. To me, that was like, that's not really a threat, but like, that's like something to like push me when I was younger, like taking my phone. That's bad to say, but that's the truth.
So practices after that, did it seem to get harder for you, or? And
I wouldn't really say harder for me, but I think I just like kind of got used to like your coaching and stuff, like, cause I ain't know you at first. Like, you forgot, like when we met,
right.
We ain't never like I seen you probably like one day out of my whole life. So I was like, how did this man find me? And I was confused, but the practice is like ongoing, like continuing to go and stuff. I felt like I don't know. I still suck though, so I don't. But it was good though. Like I could see like me getting used to you, me getting used to all the players and stuff.
What you mean you still suck?
Oh no, I wasn't.
Are you talking back then?
Yeah, I'm talking about during the practices and stuff. I was like still bad, but it was a progress. I was progressing, so it's like.
Lord. So when everything started going right, and how was it when we started meeting the other girls?
The other girls, they was real nice to me though. Like I don't know what I was expecting. Like I don't really remember because it was so long ago. But I do remember like everybody like just welcome me and like open arms and stuff. Of course, it's like it's gonna be awkward and stuff, like girls, especially with females. But I felt like it was a good environment for me. Thinking back on it, it was a good environment for me. So
Yeah, and that's when it all started because really it was just a training thing and then turned into a team thing.
yeah,
Then we start having more and more people coming in by word of mouth, and y'all worked really good together. But we was always the underdog, right?
Yeah.
So people used to tell me, "Oh, it ain't gonna go nowhere. Won't
Yeah.
you come over here with me?" And
yeah,
But it turned out to be something really special. And y'all girls, y'all still close till the day,
yeah,
right? And then mostly all y'all in college playing basketball.
yeah. And
You know
if
what I
not, then we all just still around, still talking and stuff.
Right. So speaking about the underdog, right? That could be a powerful motivator, right? Somebody calling you an underdog. Can you share how the underdog label has shaped your mindset towards basketball and life?
I would say like just like the label itself, like I don't know, I feel like it gave me like a certain type of perspective, like I wanna achieve like the highest I possibly can. Like that's how I looked at like since being like with Cut Nation and then not transferring, but like graduating high school and stuff. I always just looked at it like I'm the lowest, nobody watching me. So now like I'm ready to give somebody something to watch. Like, I'm ready to give people something to watch. Like show them us and show them what we can do. Like since nobody really know us for real, especially like being in AAU.
Right.
And like all them other teams we be hear about, and we be like, dang, like why ain't nobody talking about us? But I felt like that was like good for us. Like especially me myself. I don't know, like I learned a lot, like just from like off like the basketball experience. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, I think what I used to always say. Man, look, I ain't worried about all that. We stay below the radar. As long as we keep on getting better, something gonna happen.
Yeah.
And what happened, like mostly every year, at least 5 hour girls go to college and play basketball since we've been in existence, right? Because we do it the right way.
Right.
Right. We develop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's not just like a money scheme or none of that.
None of that stuff. So I don't charge nobody thousands of dollars to play, and we still be at the same tournaments.
Yep. Still get the same type of like
exposure or whatever.
Yeah.
But one thing that we do is all my girls are involved in their recruitment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of them got their own profile page. We videotape every game.
Yeah.
So even though if you don't get seen at those tournaments, you got seen because
just because
emailed,
the Lord,
like emailed and sent those those the film out.
Yeah, just like a little extra stuff like other teams didn't do.
Right.
Like,
So facing doubt and both internally and from others is a part of the underdog journey, right? Because a lot of people doubted us,
yeah,
and stuff like that. Now, have you ever navigated those challenges, and what kept you pushing forward?
So can I like say like for me, like with doubt, I wouldn't really say like a lot of people around me doubted me. I felt like for me it was like all the time I would look, it would just be like more so like an internal thing. Like I don't know, like they always say like don't like how your mind, like you say in your mind you can't do something, you automatically can't do it.
Self-doubt,
yeah, exactly. Like that. I think that's for me. That's how it was. Like that's why I like now, especially now in college, I always just be like, I gotta get out my head because if I always say like, if I'm already saying like, oh, this girl bigger than me, she probably nicer than me, it's like, I'm already putting it out there, she nicer than me, I'm ready to go out and be soft. Like, I'm not trying to be like that. So that's just how I look at it.
Right, I mean, but you prove yourself wrong time and time again.
Yeah.
Like when you get on that court, it just seemed like for me, it just seemed like everything just changed. Like once you got on the court, it just seemed like you became a beast. It was like beast mode time for you. Like you just went out there and you dominated. And you like when you first started playing, you wasn't scoring that much, but you was one of the best passers.
Yeah.
And so you got everybody else involved.
Yeah.
Right. You was one of the best big girls that could pass the ball, especially doing a Laker cut and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until you got your shooting skills up, but that didn't take long.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time.
I think it's just because I'm a hard worker, though.
Yeah. I remember, like, you developed the sweetest jump shot I have seen. Right, from from my perspective, as far as where you came from to where you was at, and it didn't take long. 'Cause I remember one practice we was practicing, and it was like one side against the other side.
Yeah, I remember that too. Like to this day, I remember that.
And it was like, okay, like you beat everybody on one side. Nobody else on your side went because you ain't missed.
I remember that.
So you beat like the whole other side, like 5-on-5.
And they all like rotated out the shooter and everything, and I was still shooting the whole time.
Right, and like so you beat the whole team, and I was like, yo, her shot is just butter.
You was running around the gym. I keep telling y'all she can shoot. She just need to shoot. Be confident.
Right. But that shot, like, I think that got you to where you want, and then like you only start shooting threes until your 12th grade year.
Yeah.
Right,
or at least attempting to shoot threes.
Right, because I told you ain't shooting no threes until you can master your inside, your mid range, which you mastered that.
Yeah.
And then you started shooting threes and stuff like that. So now the path of our underdog is often paved, right, with a lot of hard work and determination, which you seem to have. Can you talk about a specific moment or period in your career that like emphasized, grit and how it contributed to your growth as a player?
I would say like my freshman year, especially my freshman year, like just going in, like I said, like before.
College or high school?
Oh yeah, college, my bad. College, my freshman year. Just like going in, like I said before, like self-doubt, like that's how it was in my head. A lot of like I can recall. And going in, conditioning, I would just be like, yo, like this different. Like I would be like, oh my God. Like
I remember that text. Oh boy.
Yes. I was like, in my head I kept saying like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, but I am good. Like I pushed through because like just being like that first semester, you remember how that first semester was, like it was hard. I was just playing the 5 and the point guards couldn't really figure it out sometimes. And then it was just like an up and down road first semester. And then like second semester after Christmas break, like we only had like 5 players and I came in like almost every game, double, at least 15 points, at least 10 rebounds every game. So like just like that right there, like showing like not even like nobody else around me, but like just my work ethic alone is just like really up there. Like that's why I feel like I can really play with some of the best people. Like that's just how I feel though. But
I mean, I believe you can. Everybody's path not ain't the same. Man, I think when you the first school you chose was good for you. That first year, it just so happened, some things had happened at the school as far as the coaching and stuff like that. But I think the first year, like you made, what you made first?
I made all freshman team.
All freshman team.
Yeah.
First year, all freshman team.
And I think I was like the second or third freshman behind like freshman of the year.
Yeah. See, so you had a really good freshman year.
Yeah.
Now, your story is filled with a lot of lessons, right? So what's one lesson you learned from being an underdog that has been transformative for you personally?
Like transformative into like my game or just like into like
you personally, like what lesson have you learned that's been transformational to you? Like is we go through ups and downs and stuff like that. So, and I know there's a lot of lessons to be learned. Think about like your junior year, right? In high school, right? And this is what I heard for every college coach that talked to me about you. The one thing they say is she got to get in shape. She got to get in shape. And miraculously, like your junior into your senior year, we like, yo, like when that's something from when we started in that March, to that summer, it was a transformation that was unbelievable. We was like, yo, Makayla, then like she's a beast. Like you, so I guess at that point, once you committed,
I think that point, like that's when the flip switched. Like that's when I realized, like okay, like I'm ready to be a college basketball player. It's not ready to be like no Lord nothing. Like this ready to be like I'm playing with the big dogs. Like so I'm like, like something gotta like change for me.
Yeah, because I remember when we went down to the school to visit, and I'm like, Coach, give me that packet. Like,
Yeah.
give me her packet so
Yeah.
we can work on that over the summer, and over the because I said I'm gonna make the whole team do it,
Yeah.
and we did it. And running on 24s,
Running them 24s at first, I look terrible back of the line all the time. And for anybody that don't know, 24s is 2 down and backs in 24 seconds. Like, so that's like one. That's one right there. 2 in 24 seconds. That's for you might think that sound easy, but that ain't easy.
oh,
Like
trust me,
that ain't easy.
and we still run that. We still run that now. Like them girls still run that. I make them run 24s, and they be like,
And I know they be mad.
they be pissed. Like, how many 24s you gonna do until I say stop?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, those 24s wasn't no joke. And then I remember, like, usually, like, you touch, like, oh, I made it. Like, I passed.
I made the team. I remember that.
Test,
Yeah.
because you wasn't gonna get that jersey until you passed the condition test. And it was like, Coach, I passed all the condition tests, man. Thank you for running me. During the summer, I really appreciate that. And what I try to do is I try to explain to girls, like, yo, this stuff that y'all doing and you fussing about it now.
Yeah.
And you talking about you want to go to college to play basketball?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. And I like back to the question, like I think that was like for me, like never take stuff for granted. Like I feel like you don't really realize that until like it already happened. Like me going into college and really seeing it's not a joke, and then it's like girls still with Cut Nation and stuff. I'm coming back to help you coach and stuff. I'm like, y'all, like, listen now, because when you get to college, it's a whole different ball game. And you might think that might sound like nothing, but it's something. Like, it's a whole different ball game. Like,
it's tough. And I would try to tell them, like, it ain't what you think it is. And
yeah.
You're not mentally prepared.
Mentally, yes. Especially your mental, and then like just being like having your classes, you gotta have your time management gotta be together, because you might be doing like workouts on the day, practice at night. You could have 2 a days, 3 a days, like you never know. So it's like balancing all that. Like, I don't think people realize like that come with like the college basketball, like all that. Like, it's not just the basketball; it's the school management, managing your time, all that. Like, everything. Like,
I hope that do not come up on my screen. Oh, that dude! I ain't even cut my notifications off. No, look at this. Come on, dude. Like, get off. I gotta stop that. I hope it don't come up on my screen. Yeah, I really don't hope. So, being an underdog can sometimes place you in a unique position, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that position can be to lead and influence others. So, how do you use your experience to mentor and inspire young athletes who might see themselves as underdogs? Because I know you coming back, you help us out a lot and stuff like that. So.
Well, like, I know you always try to bring like younger girls to me and be like mentor them, and like in the moment I be like, oh my God, like, but then like a lot of times I be looking back on it and just be like, it's for a good cause, because I know like a lot of people, especially like now in this generation today, like we tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? We tend to like judge our experience based off somebody else's experience. Like, somebody could be doing way better than us at the same age, and it's like, well, why we not there? And it's like everybody got their own journey. So I think it's just like giving yourself grace and like going through your journey the way you supposed to go through your journey and not comparing yourself to nobody else. I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, just try not to compare yourself to somebody else. Everybody else's path is different. Everybody else's ways of life is so different. Like, you don't know what people go through. You don't know what people got going on or nothing. Like, so like, just like give yourself grace in like your teaching moments, especially your teaching moments. Cause I know like when I was coming up and learning how to shoot and stuff, it was just so tiring. I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, I don't want to play. But it's like, if it wasn't for that, them long nights, them long days, what you used to have me up like 5 o'clock in the morning, I used to be mad. It's just like them days, just like you look back and you begin to like appreciate it. And it's just like,
we spent a lot of hours in the
yeah, we
gym.
did. And it just used to be me and you a lot of the time just working out. I just be like, I need my pump. Like, that's how I used to feel. Like, I need my ass before I can't breathe. But yeah.
We spend a lot of time. In the gym. So behind every successful athlete though, because to me, like you're one of the success stories that came out of our program.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of we had a lot of success stories come out of our programs. Like, but to me, like being a successful athlete, you know, there's supposed to be community and stuff. So, as your community, as far as your coaches, family, teammates, played a role in your journey, and how did you react? I mean, how do they react to your underdog spirit? Like, how did your family and coaches and stuff supported you through your journey?
I feel like I'm gonna start with my coaches first. Like y'all always tell me like, Makayla, come on, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They better than you. You need to get in the gym. I feel like to me, like the tough coaching was like the best coaching for me. Like I couldn't do like that little soft stuff because I got to college and witnessed it. Like I can't do that soft coaching and stuff. So like just that, like just like staying on me and stuff, and like being in my corner. I should say that's the best word. Yeah, being in my corner. It's like that really like helped me. And then like my mother don't really know nothing about basketball for real. She was just the one driving me around and stuff. Other than when my father was doing it. But my mother, she didn't know. She was just like, you go girl. And I'm just like, period. And then my father, he was the one like, I'm gonna take your phone if you don't play. But for my father, it was like something bigger than like just like me and him, and like just bigger than the game. Because growing up, he was playing basketball, but he always told me like he ain't never had a support system. So like he wanted me to play, and like I got the support system so I can go like as far as I possibly can. Like, well, if I have a chance to be big, like just take it and like try to do it, like right. Type thing. Like, yeah. So that's yeah.
I think you had a wonderful support system as far as your family.
Yeah.
They my peoples, man. They, you know, I let them to death. I let them to death. They was like, whatever Coach Steve, just
yeah, you know, that's what they basically did. Yeah, they was like, whatever Coach Steve say, you need to do. I'm like, all right.
And I think nowadays, like your father never came to me and was like, I need you to do this. I need Makayla.
Yeah.
You know, he let me do.
Yeah, let you be you. Like, let you be the coach that we basically signed up for.
Right. So I think more parents need to be that way.
Yeah.
Like sit back and let your
exactly.
kid, you know, work and fail. Just like, yo, whatever the coach say do that.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of kids, if a lot of parents do that, I think their kids are going a long way.
Yeah.
Because nowadays kids are quitting sports.
Yeah.
At the age of
and
13.
got a little like stuck up attitude too, right. Because of their parents.
Right. And
yeah.
Thinking they're better than what they are.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids are quitting basketball at early age because there's too much pressure on them.
Yeah.
Not just from the parents, but there's a lot of coaches that put too much pressure on them also. But like I tell y'all anyway, I ask you what you want to do with basketball.
Yeah, and it's like if it's not like you don't want to go all the way, then that's fine too. Right. But like if you want to go all the way, you need to start working for it. Like,
right, and I'm gonna coach you like you want to go.
Exactly.
like you want to play college basketball, because when you get there, the higher you go, the harder the coaching gets.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people need to realize that, like, the higher you go.
Yeah, especially the higher you go, because it's like AAU, I could say, like, y'all was, like, y'all stayed on me and stuff like that, and y'all, like, come on, you got to do this, you got to do that. But, like, when you get to college and they see you not doing it, they not going to be like, come on, you got to do it, come on, you can do it, and all that. They going to skip right over you, go right to the next person. Like, that's how it is.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. So, passion drives you, right? So as we kept going and going, like you say, you ain't like it at first,
mm-hmm.
but as you kept on saying, you know, you getting better, did that drive you to want to, you know, do more?
I could say that, yeah, that though, and like the people I was around, like just like you and all the other girls you brought in, I don't know, like you recruited some like nice girls, not even just like basketball wise, but like people wise. Like I had some really amazing teammates in the past. Like I think like especially like beginning going out with them, Katara, Maddie, Brandy, Tanaya. Mari wasn't with us at first, but just like all of them, like we been together since like what was that?
Grade.
Yeah, leaf walk days, right. Leaf walk days.
Right, leaf walk days.
So it's like just them, like just push me. Come on, you got it. Like Katera, I wasn't always the biggest scorer, but I would drop Katera a dime every time, and she already knew, like, I'm gonna give it to you. You gonna give it right back, and I'm like, all right, yeah, come on, you gonna score every time. So yeah, just like that type of stuff. Like that's what I always like. I think I love practices so much just because of like the people that I was like walking into the building with, type of thing. So
because and that's what I try to put the right people around.
Yeah.
Right. And most of the people that I put around y'all is people that's like
wanting the best for us and all that.
Yeah, and then nobody don't nobody don't really look at them, right?
Yeah.
So like players wise, like people like, oh, I don't really sing that good.
Yeah.
But they ain't how we was like
exactly, yeah.
I don't think we ever really did cuts.
Yeah, we didn't. That was anybody knew you brought him, you just brought him in. It wasn't nothing like, oh no, she can't play. She don't know how to do this. She don't know how to do that. No, it was just like, you want to play basketball? Come on, you get in and you gonna play some basketball. And if you don't know how to play, you gonna learn today, type of thing. So.
And that's how it always been. You gonna learn today.
Yeah. You don't know how to shoot. Come on, you gonna stand right at this goal, shoot 100 shots while we practicing, and then when you done, I got something else for you to do. Yep.
So you gonna learn how to play today.
Yeah.
So it's now setbacks. We all have setbacks, right?
Yeah.
You have a setback right now that you're dealing with. It's inevitable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for underdogs. You're striving to prove yourself and stuff like that. So can you share a time when you face a significant setback and how you bounce back?
Can I use now?
Yeah, you can use now.
All right. Well, for me, like my setback, not really like I haven't really bounced back fully yet. But like for me, my setback, a lot of people don't know like the real story, but like basically like I left college because like I was depressed and like the coach quit on us mid-season, and then like the team, it just like wasn't for me. I must say that it wasn't for me. So like that was a setback. I ended up leaving school the week before Thanksgiving break, and since then I've been home working and stuff. I haven't been working out nothing though. I think just because like I've been trying to like figure myself out and figure out like if I really want to do basketball. And I think like I have like figured it out so far. I don't think it's like all the way figured out yet, but I think I've figured it out so far. Like I do want to play basketball. I do miss playing. I miss practicing. I miss working out. I miss doing all of that. Like I swear, like I don't really miss school. Like I don't think nobody really likes school, but like I will go through school just to do basketball. Like, and I've like realized that in this time, like as I've been home, like that's something I want to do, even though it's like not going to be the easiest road. It's going to be a lumpy road, of course. Like, but it's like it's something that I'm willing to go through just to experience like the college basketball experience.
Yeah, because I mean the story is tough. Like going through what you had to go through, and then
just like my freshman year wasn't as good as it looked. It wasn't like it wasn't even like the actual basketball part itself. It was just like more so of like again like the team and stuff like that. It wasn't like all bad though. Like, but it was some goods, but it was majority of the time it was a low. Like, so, but I think I pushed through only because I was playing. Mm-hmm. And then like after the season was over, we didn't have postseason, so I wasn't like really stressed out with school and all that. So like after the season was over, it was a breeze, and I was just like feeling better, and I didn't really have to be around like a lot of negative people all the time. So I think that's why like my freshman year was better, but it wasn't as good as it looked.
Well, I get it, because you gotta think like you went through the time when your coach that you had your freshman year, I think, was it like towards the end of the season, like left?
No, the way she made it seem, we talked, like me and one of my other teammates talked to her, had a talk, like this was before it was time to like leave campus because the semester was over. And we talked to her and stuff. She made it seem like she was coming back and everything. And then she texted us in like the middle of the summer and told us like she not coming back.
Oh, all right. So now you get this other coach.
Yeah.
Then the other coach, 3 games in.
Yeah, 3 games in, and then like conditioning, it wasn't real like college conditioning. So like that kind of threw me off.
Yeah, because I remember you calling me like,
I'm like, Coach, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even feel like I'm in shape. Like I'm not out of breath. I should be out of breath. I'm not out of breath. Like I was a mess.
Yeah, so I can understand that. But one thing I couldn't understand is why you ain't called me.
I know. I think, I don't know, I always say to myself, like, that was, like, one of the hardest decisions in my life. And, like, I felt like I really, like, God really wanted me to go through that, like, by myself, experience that experience by myself. Just so I can see, like, I don't really, just so, like, I could see, like, I'm not going to say, like, the world, but, like my, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that you went through a trial and tribulation.
Yeah,
how would you come out?
Face adversity, y'all. I would face adversity. So, yeah.
And now,
and that was because I was not okay. That was the real definition of facing adversity.
Hey, and think about, like, your mental health is real important.
Yeah.
Like, basketball can be a lot at times, especially when you out of school, your stats look good, and things like that. But the mental part of the game is like, why is my coaches leaving? And stuff like that.
Why do I feel like I'm not getting the right exercise and stuff like that, and to prepare me for this season coming up, like that type of stuff.
Right, because I think if everything was smooth, and I think you probably would have got player of the year this year.
Yeah. I think so too. Because I was close too, though. Like, finishing the semester out, I was real close. Like, if I wouldn't have left the week before Thanksgiving break, I probably would have ended up staying the rest of the semester, and like my grades and stuff would have been good enough for me to play the next semester. But it was just like a thing where it was like, I don't want to stay here no more. Like, it was too much.
All right, so now we on. Now we trying to get back on track. All right, you visited a college.
Yeah, I visited a college. What was it? March 14th, I think. I visited a college just this past, like, 2 weekends ago. It was really nice. It's NCAA D3. So yeah, and I got another visit coming up August 16th at another D3 school in Rhode Island. Yeah. And the first school was in PA.
Yeah. So, and I know both of those coaches. Really good guys.
Yeah.
Especially Cedar Crest. Like, he's really like, he wanted you before you even went to St. Andrews.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wanted you before you went to St. Andrews.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't know that.
But she already not committed. So I was
like, okay.
She already not committed. So, but I'm telling you right now, you might get player of the year down there. I'm telling you right now.
That's why I'm saying, like, if I can, that's conversation.
I mean, we want your story to help other people get through stuff. So,
I mean, like, my visit, just like going to that school, because I don't think did I call you about my visit?
You said, you told me about it.
Oh, I think I just, But yeah, like, my major is forensic science, so like, he showed me the lab. The lab is so nice. Like, I don't know, I think everything is like an upgrade from where I was at, but it was so nice. Like, just the classrooms. I didn't even see none of the dorms, so I can imagine what the dorms look like. But the classrooms and everything, it was so nice. Like, they got a lot of, like, common areas around, just to, like, sit and do your work, and sit with, like, or you can sit with, like, a group of, like, your friends and do work. The caf was real nice. A lot of spaces. A lot of the stuff there is new. Like, he was telling me, like, a lot of that stuff just got done, and, like, some more stuff is, like, on the verge of getting done and stuff. But it was really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice
the locker room and everything. He took me to the locker room. It was so nice. I'm like, they got their own little building full of pool and everything. It was so nice.
Yeah, and basketball is one of the main sports down at the school. So
yeah.
And you got a big old amusement park.
Yes. Me and Lish seen that. I'm like, Lish, oh my God, we go here? Our first trip gonna be to the amusement park. Yes.
Yeah. And speaking of like, when you was talking about mentoring somebody, like
Alicia, yes. Alicia Edwards. Right. If you watch this, yes. Alicia is my girl. We went to Glenmount together, and I didn't even realize we went together.
And then y'all was at Merville.
And then we ended up at Merville together, and we both ended up playing basketball. Of course, I played basketball, and then Lish, they like, oh my God, do you know her? Y'all look just alike. I'm like, no, I've never seen this girl a day in my life. So, yeah, just like Lish, and like, just like, I think, like, we didn't get connected by you, but like, And like, so like our Marvel practices was like something of like us, like me trying to help her a lot and just like, let's like, come on, like you big, just like me, you not let nobody scorn you and all that. And then like just translating it over, I helped her get in the Cut Nation and all that. Well, not helped her, but like show her you and stuff, introduced y'all. And then like from there, you like, Makayla, you need to stay on her. She could be good. She could be good. She big and tall just like you, everything. She just like you when you first started. So I was like, I'm like, yeah, you're right. And everybody say we look just alike too. So it's like, why not just,
Yeah, Liz
my girl too.
And Liz just like you. Like I told Liz, like, yo, you got to get in shape. And
yeah.
I seen Liz lately and she's in shape.
Mm-hmm.
She's in shape. So.
Yeah.
And he wanted both of y'all.
Yeah.
He want both of y'all.
And we was talking about that too. We would be roommates and everything. Yeah, but yeah, we gonna see when I commit.
She gonna come back on here and let y'all know that she committed. That's gonna be the big announcement.
Yeah.
So just looking ahead and how you see, just looking ahead and how do you see your underdog journey influencing your future, like both on and off the basketball court?
For like on the court, I feel like I said, like it's already starting to translate. Like now I'm starting to see, like, especially like the second semester of my freshman year, like that's when I really realized like I'm nice. Like it's people out here like I can really play against that's like D1 NCAA, D1 on TV and all this. Like it's really people that I can like really play with and really have my way.
And it's not over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not over.
And it's like I really like just started. So it's like me realizing that my first year. So like just imagine how I am. Like I start getting back in shape, working out, really step back on the court. Like my sophomore year gonna be crazy.
We're about to get back in the gym anyway. So
it's gonna be crazy.
We're about to get right back in that gym. Really soon. Because since you want to be a big guard.
Yes, I do. Yes, y'all. Just to let y'all know, I am a big guard. Like, in my head, I swear I am. That's how I started shooting threes, because I wanted to move out. Because I was like heavier set, like thicker, back when I was like coming out of high school, like 11th grade year. Yeah. Like you said, transferring into my 12th grade year. I started to slim down. That's when I'm like, oh yeah, like I can move now. I can run and all that. Yeah,
you got your first body. As a
freshman. Yes, I dropped this girl my freshman year. But
didn't I tell you that one for the step back works?
Yes, I heard with the one come back, pull out. Ooh, she dropped her knees, y'all.
She slid across the.
Slid across the gym floor,
like she was on some water.
Yep.
Man, it was some great times, man. We had a lot of fun. I think more than anything, more than just basketball, like our community at Lady Cut Nation.
Yes.
It was based off of like friends, like we hung together.
Yeah.
Like, y'all came home, like our favorite restaurants got closed down and stuff like that, man. This is so mad because when y'all come home, we all go out to eat and stuff like that, and we stick around. And
like I said, like the people that's like when I say that was like some of my favorite things to look towards you, like with the team, like just going out to eat, coming here, sitting at y'all's having out end of the year cookouts and all that. Me, Maddie, Tanaya, and Mari just going out and having fun, going to the mall and telling like Bree, who else?
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy, Breon, all them. Yes, like. We was a sisterhood for real. Just like Duke. Wait, is that Duke or is that Kentucky? That's Kentucky. BBN, Big Brother Nation, right? And that's we was like damn, but the sisterhood, not the brotherhood.
Yeah, and it's still going on to the day, man. Like,
yeah, we all still keep in contact and stuff.
All of them will be on here. All of them be on here at the same time. Pretty soon when they start.
Y'all know I had to come first. So tonight, Marty and Maddie, when y'all see this, just know I was first.
That's that MK for you, boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But and so the journey not over. We're looking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always here. And Coach Austin always here for you and things like that. And what do we always say? We just want y'all to get back.
Yeah.
Like pour everything that we poured in y'all, pour it into somebody
to the next person. Yeah.
Pour it into the next person. So lastly, if you could share a message or a piece of advice with your fellow underdogs and our fellow underdogs out there in podcast land.
Yes.
Those who are still fighting for their spot in the spotlight, right? What will it be?
I would say for one, keep working keep working hard. Don't let nobody doubt you, even though it's like mental and you probably doubt yourself. But just always think like, I got this. Like, I can do this. Like, Steve, you taught me, like, don't say can't, don't have can't in your vocabulary.
Right.
He told me that, like, always say you can do something, because if you say you can't, then you really can't do it. So, like, I grew up on that. And then I think I forgot the second one. Yeah, I think I forgot.
You got a second one?
Yeah. Wait, repeat the question. I might can answer it.
Repeat the question?
Yeah.
All right. What advice would you give an underdog that haven't, had the spotlight shine on them yet?
All right, what did I say for the first one?
You said that. This girl.
No, for real, because I'm really trying to remember.
Oh my gosh. You want me to rewind this back or something?
No. Do you remember what I said or no?
What about
the first one? Yeah.
The first one you said that I always
hard work, yeah.
Hard
work hard. And then the second one was appreciate the experience. Like, just like appreciate like the steps and everything, because it's like when you get to the end, your senior high school year or your senior college year, like you gonna look back and realize like that was like, for me, it was like, still is one of like some of the best times I've like had in my life. Like, just because like playing basketball all year round and stuff, I don't really get to like experience and go outside with my friends and stuff like that, and like have a job to go on trips, big trips and all that. But like basketball, like still helped me like have that type of feeling, like going out with my friends, even though it wasn't like going to Chuck E. Cheese or something. We was being in tournaments, competing with each other. Like, and then after we would go out for some lunch or something, or walk around the malls and stuff like that. So like, just appreciate the experience and like appreciate the people around you that support you and stuff. And yeah, that's it.
But one thing I think that really brought us together was that COVID year.
Yes.
Because like everybody else.
Yeah, I think it was like more so us being away from each other for so long. It's like, dang, like we had something good, and then like COVID just split us up so fast. Yeah. We was all going through it.
Yeah, we still was able to get outside though.
Yeah, we still got our TikToks and all that.
We still got outside.
Yeah.
And stuck together, because I wasn't gonna let that stop y'all from being together and working and stuff like that. So now what was one of the best tournaments like have you been to, like with us? Like,
that's a hard, I don't know.
Was it Nationals? Was it Florida?
Oh no, I would say when we won the Glen Arm Championship.
Oh,
that was the best time of my. And then we went to Keystone right after that.
Yeah.
So
Keystone.
That really set the, like, that whole year set the tone for like how all the other years supposed to go. Like, that was Keystone, we won that championship. Best. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I wasn't expecting it, but it was just like, oh wow, like,
dude, that was like 30. It was like 10 seconds left on the clock.
Yes,
it was like 20 something seconds left on the clock, and they came down. Trevor passed the ball, and they hit off of somebody's foot. Whose foot did they hit off?
I don't know. Like, all I remember is the other team coming back and scoring
and tied the game
I think,
up.
did you call like a timeout or something?
And I told
Katera, go take it.
Go take it. You better not pass the ball.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
And yo, it was like the Kyrie spent.
Yes.
Remember, not Kyrie. What's his name? Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
How the ball when
the
championship with Toronto, how the ball went around the rim.
Yes.
She went coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
I was like, they're going to double team you. I don't care. Don't pass the ball.
Yes.
Go coast to coast. Shot the ball. Buzzer went off. The ball went around the rim.
Yeah.
That's when it dropped in. And we won that championship game that day. That was, woo.
Yeah. Even though I ain't never get no shirt.
You ain't get no shirt?
No.
Man, I ain't want no shirt either.
They gave us like 10 shirts.
I got on him about that. I'm like,
yeah, I remember that.
Shirt show?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, all this money I paid for this,
and then they ain't even give us enough.
Right.
Everybody didn't get one, clearly, because I still don't have one.
I was pissed about that, man. But that, so Florida? Florida
was fun, though. Like, I think that was like the best thing out of state that we had.
The Florida tournament?
Yeah. I think just because like the vibes and stuff, us is all being like, I'm not gonna say all of us been in the same house, but like some of us being in one house, some of us being in another house. But I think that was the fun part.
I think that was the most competitive I ever seen you.
I was on a different team though.
That Florida trip. And no, it was you, Mari, I know that trip when not all right. So
that was my last year, right?
Yeah, but that was when. All right, so Maddie and them left, right? So
yeah.
The most competitive game when y'all was with Maddie and them was when we was at Spooky Nook.
We had a lot of games. I don't remember a lot of them.
We was at Spooky Nook and we came back and beat that.
Came back. I don't know. I feel like I remember it, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
That was one of the most. That was one of the most competitive games. But the last year, the most competitive tournament was when we was down in Florida.
I think
Mari.
I think it was Mari came alive. And
Mari hit her face on the ground.
One
game, and she was like, came on the side. I'm like, what are you crying for? And she's like, Coach, I swear to God, I will never have a game like that again. And the rest of that tournament.
Yeah, Mari was cooking.
She was cooking.
Mari was not playing in Florida. She was trying to get a scholarship.
Right.
Okay?
Mari was not playing. She was getting everybody up. Yes. She was like, I promise you, Coach, I will never have a game like that again.
Yes.
And she ain't never had. And that, I think, the championship game was really tough. We lost by 2 points.
Yes, yeah.
That game was
I remember tough. That game. We came in at 8 a.m. And kicked them girls to the curb. I remember that. Yeah. I was like, that was the tournament we did like real good, and I think we only lost like 1 game. Yeah. I was like, yes.
Yeah, we had some fun times, man.
Yeah.
I mean, really some fun times, and I think that was the highlight of my coaching. I really think. I think that was the highlight of my coaching. I mean, I still have my moments now. Yeah. But me and Austin always talk about, that first group was the standard.
Yes.
And we're trying to get everybody else to live up to that standard. But y'all was the standard.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't no bull crapping. Yeah. It was everybody at practice every day. It wasn't I ain't coming to practice. It was like y'all was there every
We did set the standard.
Yeah, y'all was there every single day, man. It wasn't I ain't coming to practice today. We ain't never had to worry about not having enough to practice.
Yeah.
Like we yeah, that was some great time. That was some great time. So as we end this segment, is there anything you want to tell anybody your handles, your social media handles, so they can follow you and stuff like that? Because again, this is another great story of an underdog that surpassed everybody else's expectations, even her own.
Yeah, definitely my own because
right and again, hard coaching, man. It wasn't no hard malicious coaching. It was holding you at a high standard.
Yeah,
like holding you accountable for
everything. Yeah. And that's like when I look at schools and stuff now, and that's what I look for, like coaches that hold me accountable, don't want to be like too soft and bend the rules. No, give it to me straight like how it's supposed to be, because I don't like all that cutting corners and stuff. Like, just say it to me straight up. I can take it, I promise.
Yeah, and that's what we do. I don't lie to nobody.
And I don't either. I don't want nobody lying to me because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right, I don't lie to nobody. I tell you suck.
Right.
You got to get better.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I'm like, girl, you some trash. You need to do better. Like, do better, and if I'm some trash, let me know. Right. That move look trash. Tell me don't ever do that again, because I'm not gonna ever do it again.
Right. I'm gonna tell you the truth about yourself. Yeah. But I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you also. I'm like, yo, you got it. You suck right now. But we gonna get you better. Like, there's no keep on coming. Yeah. We're going to get you better. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking right now. Ain't nothing wrong with being bad right now.
Yeah.
But guess what? You keep coming, we're going to get you better.
Yeah.
We're going to get you where you want to go at.
That's another thing with like, just like appreciating like your experience and stuff. Appreciating what you going through. Like, don't worry about what nobody else going through or what they got going on. Right. Just focus on you.
Right. So, let's end this segment. You got
my handles and all that. Like that. Yo, my name is Makayla Sally. I will let y'all know when I commit. I will be back to let y'all know I commit. My Instagram is Makayla Raquel, MakaylaRakellee.
You're going to have to text after me so I can put it on.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
That was too much?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really got to like really share with people. I got to make like a basketball Twitter page. For real, like, I be looking at people like, I need to make one of these so I can be nice. But like the only thing, I don't know how to make like the highlight tapes of myself.
What, on the Twitter on the thing?
Yeah, like all my games on YouTube and stuff. But like I don't know how to make the highlights.
Well,
and I don't know nobody.
From our games or from your
No,
house?
like from my college games.
Oh, let me see. It's easy.
And like we didn't have nobody taking professional photos that send them to us. So all the pictures I got is stuff I
So
screenshotted.
you can't download the what's the name on your computer?
What?
Yeah, your game.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't never tried.
So if you download it on your computer, Microsoft got something called Clip Chip, where you can break your film and stuff down. If you
All right.
download
Oh my God, look into that.
Yeah, you can break your film down and stuff like that. Highlights.
Yeah.
Because you got highlights on sports. All them games.
They old.
They still up there.
They not even me no more.
They still up there. Yeah, you mean. Oh my God, your freshman year in college. I was like,
ooh, I was a bad somebody. Okay.
You could tell like when you wasn't on the court.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I'm like, put me back in. Like it was like a game where one of the girls had subbed in for me because like I needed a break. Like back in them freshman days, I played 40 minutes just about every game, 35 to 40 minutes every single game for like 30 something games. So like this one game, this girl got subbed in for me because I'm like, I just need like a little minute. She get in the game, ain't know what she supposed to be on defense. I ain't even say nothing to the coach. I just ran right back to the table. I'm like, I got it, coach. She just said, all right. I'm like, all right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was. And for me being a freshman doing that, just imagine, like, that's how much, like, my freshman team, I'm not going to say, like, the whole team, but, like, that's how much pressure I had on me being a freshman. Like, I had a lot of pressure on me being a freshman. Juju. I had a lot. I don't know, like, if just anybody was just being in my predicament, period, like, I had a lot of pressure. Like, you could see it. Like, yeah. You could see it. Like, when I wasn't on the court, it didn't look right. Everybody told me that. Like, every chance, like, especially my father, he watched the games from home. Coach Steve would text me like, yo, who was this? Who was that? Oh, they need to put you back in the game. Tell them stop taking you out the game. They can't even pass you the ball right. I'm like, Steve, like.
and I'm biased, but I'm looking at, I know basketball, so I'm looking like, oh, it don't look right when you was on the floor. The game ain't look right.
Yeah.
When you was on the floor, it just didn't look right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So just imagine that though, when you're a freshman in college, like you have to be on the floor for it to look right. Like, that's big. Yeah. I didn't really realize it now until speaking on it, but like, just like looking back, I'd be like, dang, I must have really been nice. Yeah.
You played a real big part in that. And
yeah. Especially coming out second half. Yeah, I was killing second half. You played
against some tough big girls.
Yeah, especially some tough big girls.
You played against some tough big girls.
Like, I wouldn't say all the guards was nice, but the big girls was something.
Yeah, you played against some tough big girls in that conference. So.
Yeah.
So, all right, fellow underdogs, thank y'all for joining us today. Thanks, Makayla. Thank you for coming out, MK.
Thank you for having me.
My big dog. So, everybody out there, remember, it ain't over. Keep on pushing, keep on working, keep on dreaming. You'll get the way you need to go at.
Yep.
Thank you for listening.
Keep dreaming big.
And thank you for watching.
Yep. Thank
Peace.
you. Peace.